We're four friends who live across the globe
and share a love of Bon Appétit's YouTube channel.
So we came together to bring you our thoughts on what BA serves up.
And try our hands at recreating their dishes.
Welcome to Pod Appétit.
Hi, it's Amanda, and I am going to be making my second side dish. So I'm going to be doing Carla makes banana bread. So I'm going to watch the video and respond to that first. And I feel like I need to apologize to LJ straight off because I'm going to say banana a lot in this episode. So Carla says she's made this recipe hundreds of times. Cool. This will be my first time. Very brown bananas. Thank you to my mother, Brenda, who got me overripe bananas for this recipe. Oh, I'm going to have to say B words. I have to be full of alliteration like Carla. Ooh, I'll have to do the trick Meg said and spray it over the dishwasher. It being the pain. This will be my first ever use of parchment paper. I think I'm going to call it a banana hammock the whole time. We'll see. Oh, softening butter. I should go do that right now. Shit, I always forget about the softening of the butter. Sorry, Justine. Boom. We'll see how this goes. I'll continue watching and responding. Karate chop with sugar, that butter. Yeah, I'll be using regular all-purpose flour. Yeah, so I'm going to be using the mascarpone. I'm going to follow the recipe instead of the video on that one. So no yogurt, but I'll be doing mascarpone. See, those mushy bananas look delicious to me. I'm sorry, LJ. Man, I'm going to have to hold that hand mixer forever. Oh, I'm totally putting nuts in my banana bread because as you heard me discuss in our banana phobia episode, I am all about the nuts. The edible ones. I'm just going to stop. I'm just making everything sound dirty now. See, this is where I have a feeling I'm going to mess up, but it's okay because Carla messed up. Her batter broke and it turned out all right, so I'll get it figured out. See, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Pouring in flour to a stand mixer is one thing, but holding it, hand mixer and pouring in flour, I might have to ask a sister to be my beautiful assistant and help me with something. Emulsion. A word I don't fully understand what it means. I should look that shit up. This is the part I'm really nervous about is parchment paper and putting the stuff in the... Yeah. Never use parchment paper. Kind of afraid I'm going to burn it. Ah, Brad! I wish I could have a Brad cameo. Oh, this is the part. I don't have sugar in the raw. I'm going to use granulated sugar. I can't wait for sparkly bread. Sparkle bread. I feel like that should be done with like spirit fingers, like from Bring It On. Sparkle bread. Group, get off the table. I should warn everyone, last time I had Max the dog with me. This time I have Groob the cat. Sparkle bread. I'm so hungry. I'm baking while hungry. I should probably eat something before I start the baking. Ugh. Mine is a metal pan. I will get the browning Carla spoke of, hopefully. Okay, Carla says not to cut the banana bread too thinly. The thing I'm worried about that is I have lots of people that want to eat this banana bread. So I'm not sure, and I need to save a piece for Jeremy, too. I've never tried toasted banana bread. If there's any left over tomorrow, I'll have to try that. Brad, I love you, but you gotta get on board with nuts, man. I do wonder if I'm gonna like this as much as my grandma's banana bread. I guess we'll see. Okay, I've watched this video at least 4 or 5 times, and I just now noticed that Gabby has a thing on her finger like it was broken or sprained. Poor Gabby. I've never thought of using frozen bananas for banana bread. That seems weird to me. Those anti-bananers. I still love you, LJ. Okay. All right, I've watched the video. I'm going to try to get some more tools together to make sure I'm doing things a little bit more organized. I'm in a totally different kitchen, so this is going to be interesting. So yeah, I'll be right back, except the magic of Justine's editing will make it'll just be like, boop, and I'm back. Here I go, trying to make banana bread. I took feedback from my pals, from my co-hosts, Pod Appétit ladies. I think I gathered all the things that I need. The first step, preheat oven to 350 degrees. That I can handle. Bake. Boom. Shit, there's the thing I forgot. Non-stick spray. God damn it. All right, I've been informed. that is right over here. Oh, there it is. The dishwasher thing. Which dishwasher is dirty? That one. So, fun story here at my mom's house. There are 2 dishwashers. I think that's thoroughly sprayed. Okay, next up. And line with parchment paper, leaving a generous overhang on long sides. Oh, I just got a text message from Justine. Hi, Justine. Okay. I guess I need scissors, a rummage, carrot peeler. When I lived at my mom's house, this kitchen wasn't really here. It was under construction. So now it has things. And I haven't been here in 15 years. I mean, I've been to the house, but I've not like tried to make anything in a kitchen here in over 15 years. And it was a different kitchen then. Okay, I have scissors now. I don't know if this is ASMR that people enjoy. Paper sounds. Yeah, so I watched Rocky last night for the first time. And now the Rocky theme song is stuck in my head. And that's all I can think about. It's just ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. Carla's looks so nice and neat. Mine looks like a kindergartner did this. Oh man, you guys, in a few weeks, you're going to have a different side dish about a different loaf. Different bread from someone who's a lot better at this than I am. LJ. All right, so this is prepped. Whisk flour, baking soda, and salt in a medium bowl. Oh, salt! That's what I forgot. So, flour. Now, once again, different kitchen. Still don't have a half cup thing. Shit. That beeping you just heard means the oven is preheated. Awesome. I'm nowhere close to putting anything in an oven yet, but it be ready. 1 cup of flour going in the bowl. First quarter cup, second quarter cup, the bowl. Oh yeah, this is also coming out like right before Halloween. Part of that, I know the banana bread episode for BA went up in the summer. Banana bread always makes me think of fall. I don't know exactly why. Oh my God. To open, push and tap, tear back to line. Yeah, push and tap. Sounds so easy, Mr. Baking Soda. It calls for 1 1/4 teaspoons. We don't have a 1/4 teaspoon thing here. So I have conferred with my baking associates, AKA my sisters. They said a 1/4 teaspoon can just be a pinch. Full teaspoon entering the bowl. And now I'll just scoop some more out. And then I'll do a pinch with my fingers. Or I'll try to pinch and a bunch will just fall out of the teaspoon into the bowl and that'll be enough. Oh man. Motherfucker. 3/4 teaspoon kosher salt. Why can't these be normal sized? Oh, salt. Himalayan pink salt or garlic salt. Okay, this is legitimately kosher salt. It has a little Star of David to let me know that it is kosher. So, since this is supposed to be 3/4 teaspoon, I'm gonna pour this into the teaspoon over the bowl. I'm gonna wing it, guys. Oh, close enough. And some fell on the lid, so that's going in. It's a Bon Appetit recipe. They always want more salt, so now there's salt. So I'm probably not gonna put any on afterwards. So, done. Oh, now I'm supposed to whisk them. See, this is what those ASMR things I feel like people don't mind. It's the metal on metal that I did last time that didn't work. This is like metal on glass. A little stir. Oh, I'm whisking too vigorously. I'm gonna whisk more gently now, which apparently means I must go into NPR voice. Whisky whisk. A gentle whisk. Gently whisked. Next up, using an electric mixer on medium-high speed, beat brown, sugar, mascarpone, and butter in a large bowl until light and fluffy. About 4 minutes. Carla did this and just set it in the mixer and then just let it go while she mashed the bananas, but I'm not going to be able to do that. And I also just realized one of my bananas is too ripe. but that's okay because my mom got me 5 bananas. I have not used a hand mixer in years. Almost 11 years since I used a hand mixer. And it was for a Christmas party that I was hosting, and I had a decorate your own cookies bar. And I made tons and tons of sugar cookies. I hope these are the right size things to go in this thing. Oh no, they are not. Son of a bitch. There's another thing full of possible attachments to this mixer. We'll see if those work. If you're tuning in for Amanda being an amateur chef, amateur maker of food, you're getting your money's worth right now. Yay! I need 1 cup packed of dark brown sugar. Packing that brown sugar. So, confession time. When I was a small child and I discovered where the brown sugar was, and I would go and I would smuggle brown sugar. Not like a lot, I'd just take like a pinch of brown sugar because I thought it was so delicious. This is just like a dome of sugar in a bowl now. I kind of like it. I'll just serve that to everybody at my mom's birthday party. Oh yeah, because we're having that this afternoon, which is why I'm making this now. Speak of the devil, there's my mother. Hi, I'm recording of myself attempting to bake things. Hi, Internet. All right, 1/3 of a cup of mascarpone. We do have a 1/3 of a cup thing, thank goodness. Never used mascarpone for anything before, so this is fun. But yeah, like I just licked a tiny bit of this mascarpone and it just straight up, I just want tiramisu now. See, I tried. I really did try to get all the tools out this time ahead of time, guys, but then things come up that I don't think about, like spatulas later. Oh no! Okay, I don't think that was enough mascarpone because as I scooped it out, there was a big giant hole. Damn it. My mother's washing her hands and judging me. Do you have a spatula somewhere, Mother?
Oh, we don't own any.
I don't know where anything is in this kitchen.
We don't own a single spatula.
Not a single one?
Not this entire drawer of single spatulas. Which one do you want?
My mother came to the rescue with a spatula. Here, while you're here, Mom.
Yeah?
Does this butter feel like it is room temperature?
No.
Does it feel softened?
No.
Damn it.
Solid chunk of butter.
She's putting it in the microwave, guys. That's for a whole minute.
There's this thing called I open the door when I think it's done.
You're making me so nervous right now. I like directions.
Oh, Lord. That's room temperature, and that is soft.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My mother, Brenda. Find her on Twitter at Brenna1009. It's half a stick. 1/4 cup, half a stick. See, butter makes it easy because it's a half a cup of butter right there and you just cut it in half and it has it all. It's so simple to measure butter. My mother has left the room. She's done judging me for the moment. She's not done judging me. She's in the other room judging me. But now, oh, I need to get my timer out because this has to be for about 4 minutes. And I'm gonna mix this sucker. Okay, I plugged this thing in a while ago. Let's make sure it still works. It did turn on. Okay, I'm back. My mother came and did another assist because apparently where I was plugging it in didn't have power. So at least the mixer's not broken. Huzzah! It's all just sticking to the beaters. Here, Mom. Here's your banana bread.
You want me to do it?
No, I have to do it.
Okay, because you're bothering me with your inability.
I'm learning, Mom.
Okay.
Is this why I don't know how to do these things?
No, you ignored every time I asked you to help, and then you moved out.
I did move out a long time ago. Okay, let's try again. Break and do some more spatula scraping, but it is lightening up. It's definitely not as light as it looked in the video with Carla, but it is lightening, so that's a good sign. Yep, there's my timer. It's gonna take a lot longer than that. just going to have to judge this by how light it is, the texture and the way it looks. Okay. Oh my God, my arm is getting very, very tired. Okay, this is definitely getting lighter now. It's not as, like, it's crystally, but it's not as stuck. Oh, I feel like it's actually making progress now. And it's starting to look more like Carla's. Here we go. Okay, so that 4-minute mix took, I don't know, 20. So that's fun. Add eggs one at a time, beating to blend after each addition and scraping down sides and bottom of bowl as needed. I believe it was 2 large eggs. Yep. Whoa, there it goes. All right, now I'm gonna beat in this egg. And if it gets separated, I won't be discouraged because that happened to Carla and she made it work. I feel like that egg is incorporated. Time for egg numero dos. Beating in egg 2. Okay, so I have the eggs in. It looked like it was gonna separate for a second, but I think it went in okay. Success! Next, reduce speed to low. Well, it's already on low because I can't go any higher because it just keeps, yeah. Add flour mixture and mix until just combined. All right, I have a lovely assistant who's going to help me.
Hi.
Seth, my sister Addie. Seth is her boyfriend. You guys just had your
3 years.
3-year anniversary? Yes. Seth is awesome.
Thanks.
We adore him. Okay, so I'm going to be mixing, and if you can slowly pour in this little by little. That is just mixed. Okay, so I'm trying to get the bananas ready. But these bananas were reduced price bananas because my mom was picking them up for me very kindly. But we were worried about them being too new and not ripe enough. Oh dear. And that one's not good. Oh no. Oh no. Let's slide that. Oh, it just fell to pieces in my hand. That one's dead. Because they were discount bananas. They have this reduced price code thing wrapped all around it. And that's not fun. Oh, scissors! I forgot I have scissors! Scissors! Oh, fuck yes. The sticker's coming off. But these other bananas, they're like that perfect, like, yellow brown. Oh no. Oh no. I dropped some banana on the floor and stepped in it. Shit. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad I made this today and not tomorrow. I don't know if these bananas would have lasted until tomorrow. We have a potato masher I'm going to use, which is a plastic one, not like the metal one. Last time I squelched limes. This time, oh, listen to those sexy sex sounds of squelching bananas. Doesn't it just turn you on? Oh, the sex sounds of food. This is the easiest part so far. Oh my God. This makes me feel like I'm doing something right. Okay, so now I just keep wanting to sing songs. As I'm mashing this, I want to sing the Brusha Brusha song from Grease. I make it like masha, 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 masha the bananas with the potato masher. Mash those bananas good. And if you want to hear an excellent podcast episode about Grease, I suggest you listen to Justine's other podcast, The Cutaways. And she and her co-host Ashley over there did a really great episode on Grease. I love it. And their Grease 2 episode is fantastic also. Okay, so Carla talked about the overripe bananas being super sweet. It's so perfect. Oh, this is going to be great. Okay, so I'm going to add in the bananas. Mix in these bananas. I said to mix it until it was just mixed. Done that, and now I'm gonna add in my half cup of chopped walnuts. And guess what? I found a half cup. Boom! I like nuts, as I've said, and I like them in my bread. Please do not send me man nuts in bread. I don't want that. Now comes the putting the batter in the thing part, the part that I was nervous for. Okay, fold and chop. Yeah. Scrape batter into prepared pan, smooth top. Oh, it's pouring in. Oh, it seems to be working. It definitely smells like batter to me now. Like before, I was mostly smelling the mascarpone or the bananas. Now it smells like batter. So I'm smoothing it. Now I'm going to do the fancy thing. And I'm going to open up this thing of granulated sugar. So yeah, like I said, granulated sugar, not sugar in the raw. It's spurting all over. I'm just going to sprinkle this over. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm going to have sparkle bread. All right, so here we go. Then it says, bake the bread until the tester inserted into the center comes out clean. Here it goes, in the oven. I put it in the center rack. Okay, we're baking. We'll see how it turns out. It's been an hour, and now it's time to check the banana bread. How does it smell, Mom?
It sounds delicious.
I've never used like a fancy baking tester thing. You know, like they do in the shows. I use a knife. My sparkle top did not work. Yep, it's baked through. It's in there an hour. I'm gonna take it out. Yeah, the sparkle, the granulated sugar did not make it sparkle the way the sugar in the raw did in the video. So it's more just a slight discoloration on the top. That's something I can know for next time. Okay, it's time to try the banana bread now. It is cooled. My mom is with me. Her name is Brenda. So beautiful Brenda is gonna get some banana bread for her birthday. Yeah, it's alliteration. Carla did it in the video. So, okay, I used parchment paper. We're gonna see if it'll pull out. Oh, it happened! Ooh. It smells banana-y. Come try it with me. We've had a lot of birthday cake tonight, so do you want to just like split this one piece with me?
Yes, please. I'm going to make silverware noise.
That's fine.
I'm going to make eating noise. Yum, yum, yum.
You're doing it right.
It's very good banana bread.
Do you like it?
I do. As far as banana bread goes, it's banana-y and the best.
It's BA's best banana bread.
It's very moist.
That was one of the things with this recipe is they were talking about making sure there was plenty of moisture in it without being like soggy and not getting like a rubbery bottom.
That's what I have.
Oh dear.
That was delicious.
Do you like the nuts?
Yes.
Do you like these nuts?
I do like those nuts. I'm not a fan of banana bread.
Oh, I didn't know, Mom.
But it's a good one.
This is not. Why did you wait to tell me until I after I made you try it?
No, I mean, it's not that I hate it. I'm just not.
It's not your favorite.
It's not my thing. I like real bananas, and I don't really like bananas in anything else.
Oh.
And as a young person, I used to go along, oh, yeah, it's fine. And I realized I don't have to eat things I don't want to.
No, you don't have to. Mom, you should have told me.
Just so you know, I hate brownies, too.
Good to know. I won't make you eat brownies.
Never make me banana bread brownies. I'll go nuts.
But that's what I was going to make you for Christmas.
Oh, no, it was very good, though. I have had lots of banana bread in my life, and that was a very good moist one.
So one of the things was to put, they did sugar in the raw, but they said granulated sugar on top to like make it sparkly and crispy, and it did not work.
Well, no, it made like a caramelized panel on the top.
Yeah, it didn't. It
That's
didn't
fine.
do exactly what it did in the video.
Well,
but it did something.
Well, it would have to be the large
Sugar in the
natural.
raw.
Yeah, it'd have to be those large ones to get that, but because this melted into like a caramelized topping. But it's delicious as far as banana bread goes. Delightful.
All right. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Now my sister Addie's with me and she's going to try banana bread. Woo! And we've confirmed that you do like banana bread and you're not going to surprise me and tell me suddenly, that's good for what it is, but I don't like what it is.
I do like banana bread. Okay, now I'm gonna chew with my mouth wide open.
Have the whole bread.
It's very good. It's very banana-y.
Yeah.
I like that there aren't too many nuts because sometimes it gets too crunchy and then it's not really bread.
Fair. Interesting, because I was thinking I would want more nuts. But do you think this is a good amount of nuts? Like it's...
Maybe a little more, but it's still pleasant.
I mean, not like full of nuts. Then that's nut bread.
It's just nut bread. It's just a pile of nuts.
Yeah.
With bananas on top.
But you're liking it?
I like it.
Sweet. Thanks for trying it, boo. So now I am back, and Meg is here to talk about my banana bread making experience. Thanks for talking to me, Meg.
Hello. Thanks for having me. I just wish that I could have the banana bread eating experience instead of simply the talking about it experience.
Yeah, I really wish I could have shared it with you. I will admit I just finished the last of it for lunch today. It's been about a week since I made it, and I didn't want it to go too much longer now.
Well, I think that leads to my first and always important question, which is, would you make it again? Which I think is the ultimate test of a recipe.
I would make it again. There are a couple things I think I would need to do differently, though. You don't know this, but the listeners have heard my lamenting of the fact that here at my mom's, there's no stand mixer. It's a hand mixer.
Oh,
In the video, how Carla's like, oh, just put this on for 4 minutes to mix it and then mash bananas over here. That was not an option for me. And it took fourfold the amount of time to do it all by hand mixing.
No multitasking allowed.
Yeah, no multitasking allowed. And I had to get a lovely assistant, my sister's boyfriend, to come in and help me like put the flour mixture in because I couldn't hold the mixer and a bowl and then pick up a second bowl and like pour stuff in because I don't have a third hand.
Oh, what?
So
You need to work on that, getting an extra pair
I
of
know.
hands.
I just need to like grow it out of my hand like or my stomach alien style. I liked the recipe and how it tasted and everything, but I don't think I would want to make it again unless I had a stand mixer because I just think it would be so much faster.
That was actually a question I wanted to ask you because I looked at the lovely photos you shared and I noticed that your batter did look darker than Carla's. And Carla's, I believe, was probably lighter because it had more aeration. So I wanted to ask you about that, whether it was that you used a darker sugar or because of the mixer. And it sounds like it might have been the mixer not whipping all the air into there.
It was totally the mixer. I mean, I mixed that sucker for at least half an hour, if not longer.
Wow.
I even at one point, I was like, oh, it's gotten so much lighter. And then I was like, let me compare it to the video. And then I was like, it is not nearly as light as Carla.
Did you make it successfully without breaking the butter? Because Carla's mixture broke in the video.
I did, actually. That was one thing with like the butter and the eggs, it mixed okay. It did.
Oh, that's great.
The emulsification, is that the right word?
I don't know if it is in this case. Maybe.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, that actually worked. I was really proud of that because with everything sort of going wrong with the mixer in general, I was like really happy because there was also a point where I tried to plug it in and it wouldn't work. And I had to pause everything and go get my mom and be like, why won't this turn on? And it's because not everything is wired properly. So there's like an outlet, but there's no power going to the outlet. So it was a whole thing.
Well, even though it sounded like it was a bit of an ordeal, I think that the end result looked beautiful. I loved the crackly sugar on top. I loved the cross section. It looks like you added walnuts. Is that right?
Yes, I did add walnuts. The recipe called for chopped walnuts. And by the time I realized that the walnuts that we had were whole and half walnuts, I was like, I spent too long mixing. I don't have time to chop these up because it was also my mom's birthday party. And so she was waiting to get in the kitchen to get things ready for her birthday party. And so it was like everything was just like taking so long. At that point, I was like, we're just going to have half and whole walnuts in it. But I liked the addition of the walnuts. As we talked about, I'm pro nuts for banana bread.
I am also pro nuts when it comes to banana bread. So I definitely approve of your addition of walnuts. I think that's a great alteration. Yes. I almost said altercation. That's not the right word.
That's a different. If I made this again, I'd probably add a little bit more walnuts because it was only like a third of a cup, I think. For my taste, I would want more walnuts in the bread in general.
Mm-hmm. And did you eat it plain with butter, with cream cheese?
So I did both plain and with butter. I didn't go the cream cheese route. And I actually liked it better plain.
I'm kind of on the fence about whether I want butter on it or not. I guess it just depends on my mood, but I would most often eat banana bread plain, I think.
One thing with like you said, I'm glad you liked the sugar on the top because it didn't turn out quite the way I was hoping it would because I used granulated sugar instead of sugar in the raw because we didn't have any sugar in the raw. So it wasn't as sparkly as I was hoping it would be, but it still, like, it did more of like a caramelization on the top.
Yeah, it still looked nice and crackly. That's what I like about sugar on top of banana bread is just that sort of crunchy texture it adds to the soft, moist banana bread. My typical go-to banana bread recipe always called for granulated sugar on top, and it wasn't until watching this video that I had thought, oh, that's a good idea to use raw sugar or flaky salt. So I'm actually quite used to just straight white sugar on top. I think it's nice that way as well. I would totally try Carla's way also, though.
I liked the taste that it did and the texture. It just, the look of it wasn't what I was expecting based on like the video.
Yeah, I guess you do need the slightly bigger grains to get that real sparkly effect. And you said that you've been eating it for a few days now. Carla suggested in the video, I think, popping some slices in the toaster to sort of crisp it up. Did you do that?
I did not.
I've never really eaten banana bread that way, but I thought it sounded nice, a nice toasty piece. I was just wondering if you had tried it.
No, I didn't. I mean, I shared it like with my family and I took some in for work to my coworkers and they liked it too, but it was always sort of like cold from the fridge.
So when we first talked about this video in our first episode, Banana Phobia, you said that you were most excited about this video of the batch and that you thought it looked delicious. And I don't know if you've mentioned that you had made banana bread before or not. Do you have a different recipe?
I have made banana bread before, but not by myself. It was a thing that I would make all the time with my grandma growing up. And she would always make banana bread and zucchini bread, and a lot of times like at the same time. And so I definitely made a lot of banana bread with her.
You said in our first episode that watching Carla's video gave you warm, fuzzy grandma feels. Would you say that making it on your own that you got those feelings again?
I feel like making it maybe less so, more because I was getting frustrated with the mixing process. But yeah, definitely like eating it with my sisters and like talking about my grandma and stuff. It brought the mama feels.
Oh, that's nice.
And I'm very sorry, Carla, but I think I prefer my grandma's version a little bit more. It's just a little bit more moist.
Carla definitely said that this recipe was moist and tender. So even though it wasn't as moist comparatively, was it still a nice texture, a nice consistency?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And like one of the things that she talked about, like not having the rubbery bottom, I feel like that was avoided. My sister Addie did say like it was a little tighter at the bottom, like consistency, but she's like, that's just going to happen because it's a loaf and you have bananas and nuts and things. So it's going to be a little bit more compact towards the bottom.
I think even with Carla's in the video, you could see a little bit of compactness at the bottom. So yeah, I think that's to be expected.
Yeah, I think my sister Addie said something about like Mary Berry would not approve, but I do, or something. Yeah, and I think it held its moistness pretty well too. I mean, like I said, I finished off the last of it this morning, and the only part that had gotten a little bit dry was like the end. But otherwise, it was still very moist.
Any banana haters in the family? Anyone you had to win over?
My mom's husband, Carlos, did not eat any of it because he's not big on baked bananas. And as the listeners have heard, my mom, I was like, I'm partly making this for your birthday. And she was the first one to taste it. And then after she tasted it, she told me, by the way, I don't like banana bread.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Mom, why didn't you tell me before?
Too late now. Stick a candle in it. You're done.
Thanks for listening to Pod Appétit, a Bon Appetit fan cast.
We'd love to hear from you, so find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest at pod_appetit.
And on Facebook at Pod Appétit Podcast.
You can also email us at podappetitpodcast@gmail.com and find all of our episodes on our website, podappetitpodcast.com.
Until next time, the test kitchen is closed.
Welcome to STEM Fatale, your Women in Science History podcast.
I'm Emlyn Gremlin.
I'm Emma Dilemma.
And we're two STEM PhD students. Trying to learn more about all the women that science history has overlooked.
Every episode, we tell the story of a historical female scientist. We discuss their struggles, research accomplishments, and get into the crazy bananas sexism they faced in pursuing their scientific dreams.
Do you like stories about escaping from the Nazis? We got them.
Or stories about NASA's lack of understanding of the female body? Yeah, we got those too.
We've got it all.
So take a listen
and
go stimulate yourself.